everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mizuki Arts. For today's video, I am sharing art tips I would want to give to myself if I was starting over or just beginning at art. If you are a more intermediate or advanced artist, this is really just like things that I'm sure you're already familiar with. Although if you are like me and sometimes you like a good reminder of what's important, maybe this will be a good video for you. On that note, though, I am an intermediate artist. I went to 2 years of art school and I got my associates in illustration specifically. I have a self-published picture book out on Amazon right now, and I have created hundreds and hundreds of paintings at this point, mostly of fairies. So I have 6 tips to share with you today, and the first one is to paint what is most interesting to you, or to draw what is most interesting to you. You can start off with like designing characters inspired by your favorite series and using those for pose practice or like mini comics. You can jump right in and start working on your own stories and your own characters. I know that's what I did, and I learned a lot that way. Draw your pets, draw your family members, draw mermaids or goblins or knights or whatever it is that you find like most interesting. The most important thing when you're starting out is to really just have fun. My second tip is to remember that variety is so important. You actually have to give yourself like reasons to feel inspired to make art in the first place. You have to watch shows, you have to read, you have to study things that are other than art. This also means I highly recommend trying different art mediums because you never know what it is you're going to enjoy using the most. You can look at how different artists mix media online if that's something you're interested in too. Like for me personally, I use watercolor, gouache, ink, glitter, and colored pencil and pens and all that, all on like the same pieces. And you can use a variety of different mediums in this way. So definitely like reference other artists and how they work to see how you can put different materials together to get whatever effects that you may want. My third tip is to use reference every single time you draw. And I don't mean you have to find an image and then just recreate it. I mean like gather 3 or 4 reference images. If 4 feels like too much, then like 2 to 3 is fine. And use those to reference for something in your drawing. It doesn't have to be everything. It can be just the hands, just the eyes, just the torso, just the clothes, just the lighting, whatever. But use reference every single time because it really will help you. When you are using reference, you are looking at things deliberately and trying to pick them apart and understand them. The more you do this, the more you are training your eyes to look for patterns, look for flaws, look for good things in an image too that make it appealing. It's like you're working a muscle and training yourself to critique your own work and also look for appealing things and things that you like in an image, things that work, things that don't, that kind of thing. My fourth tip actually has made a huge difference in my life overall, and that is to find community. You can do this online, but you do have to be safe. Online friends are not the same as real life friends. Like you should not give out personal information, especially if you're young. Like don't give out personal information. Don't share your face. Don't share like pictures of yourself or any information about who you are, basically. But you can find people that you have art in common with online and learn together. And even though you do have to be careful, online friends can still be a huge blessing, and they can offer a lot of insight into other workflows and to like critiquing each other's work and everything, having series in common that you both find inspiring. It's really, really cool. And you can also do this kind of networking friendship thing in real life. You can join clubs either at school or through like a college. or like a community center, that kind of thing. You can join even like free library programs. A lot of times library programs have sort of like an artsy theme, and there are a few that kind of pop up where it's like, oh, paint night, like we're gonna go and paint with like an artist, and basically just look for opportunities to involve yourself with other artists in your community. You can also just join like a college art class. You can do that at any age at a community college. This does cost money. Unfortunately, most of the time it's not like free or anything, but it is a great way to really get to know some people that are really into art. My fifth tip is to do studies, and this includes like self-portraits, sketchbook spreads with like specific animals and plants, all kinds of things where you're just basically referencing, and really only working with references and not pulling too much from the imagination. Only do this when you feel like it. You don't have to like burn yourself out doing studies. That's awful. You can work these into your regular creative fun sketchbook time, so you don't have to like just be really studious. But if you feel like it, you can even read about your subject and try to understand it more. Like if you're doing a study on like, I don't know, dolphins or something, read about dolphins, and read about like their anatomy and stuff like that. My final tip is to care about things other than art. You have to have other interests. But before I talk about that too much, I want to give a shout out to my Ko-fi supporters. So thank you so much to Ashley, Savvy, Tiffany, and Lily Corn. Your guys' support means the world to me, and it allows me to keep making videos just like this one. If you'd like to join my Ko-fi page, there will be a link in the description box down below where you can get all these benefits and so much more. Anyways, be sure to spend some time watching your favorite shows, reading, learning new things, because it will make your art better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this helpful, and let me know what you think. Bye!